probably see what Kenyans write online. There's that question of where was this report during the time when it was really, really needed, during the Supreme Court presidential petition? Why is it coming out now? And with this knowledge out now, what can be done? What is the way forward?
A whistleblower will only blow the whistle when things have gone wrong. By the time we were going to court, remember we have only 14 days. By the time you are going to court, the announcement by IBC, the time you are supposed to file the report in court, and the time the judgment is supposed to be given by the Supreme Court, the time is so short that there is no sensible whistleblower who can give you anything tangible. They know something wrong has happened, but to put something on the table that convinces people, it takes time, and it has taken him that amount of time. For him, of course, to be able to get these things from the server, it is not something you open and there are people. You remember Chepkati was supposed to have gone home on the 17th of November. Terminal leave. If you go on terminal leave today, here, you will not report the following day. Once you sign your letter of terminal leave, you don't report the following day. Chebukati reported, and even on the 17th of January, 3 months later, he was in office. We are told he was the earliest in the office and the last to leave because they were fearing that something will come out. But this whistleblower must have been cleverer than them. He was able to get the information over that time. It is now available for us to consume. It will not have been available to the Supreme Court from any other source other than from IEBC. And this is why we demanded the servers to be opened by IEBC. If they had done it, we would not be where we are. The Supreme Court did not find it necessary within themselves. They didn't find the courage to also order IEBC to open the servers. 2017, they ordered IEBC to open the servers. IEBC still declined. And they gave us some fake things that the servers or the property rights are owned by somebody else. And of course, when that was not available from IEBC, then we could not do anything within the 14 days. So those who say that where was the evidence, then it was still available in the IEBC with Chepkati, but he refused to bring it to court. And that is why I believe I completely concur with what our party leader says. He belongs to jail. That is a criminal man walking around the streets of this Nairobi or wherever he is. They committed a heinous act on Kenyans. And for the reason that now we have the results and they are on the table, and it's very difficult because we are not you're not dealing with idiots. We know what it means to say that you don't recognize a government of the day. But we want to do it differently. We also hope that we are not going to get the disruptive activities that are brought about by government fighting and throwing tear gases and shooting at people. We know, and we have also individuals who can be able to analyze in data and tell you there is credibility in the information that has been given to us. These individuals, from the document, you can be able to see the coordinates on where that gadget was, the time when that voting was done, and you can be able to verify yourself without a lot of work. Those people who are conversant with IT are able to tell you this one. To dispute it, let us see where they will dispute it. And up to now, nobody has disputed. They are just asking where was the information? Why didn't you produce? But to say that it is wrong, none. And evidence in this country is always useful, irrespective of when it is available. Yes.
But how will you manage then to convince the masses that this is credible? Because when we look at the Supreme Court petition, we had the truckloads of evidence, you understand, and Azimio supporters really, really believed that, yes, we could actually win this petition, only for the Supreme Court to use words that, as you've just used them, hot air, wild goose chase, forgery. It begs the question of how can we believe that what you are telling us now is really the truth?
It's available. If you go online, you'll find it there. Assess the information yourself. We also got it from there. It is not a whistleblower we had commissioned. This is a patriotic Kenyans who decided to say this was not a wild goose. This was not hot air. If you paid attention to the issues that have been raised by the petitioners, you would have arrived at this. Information that we had in our boxes had required that final backing of the evidence from the servers. We were able to show what happened, the documents that we had been gotten from our agents from the polling station. But we needed to show that final aspect of it from the servers.